headline. President Tinubu hails new Owaobokun of Ijeshaland. Former Vice President Atiku Sambo visits former Osun Governor Aregbesola. Course tells soldiers to crush terrorists without mercy. On the fronts in Ukraine and Russia exchanged 780 soldiers and civilians in the biggest sword. In the world of business, new NNPCL board pledges transparency. In the world of entertainment, French courts to the leave a verdict in Diamond 887 FM. We bring you details of the news after this short break. Please, we'll be right back.
Is there any opportunity in this country? I don't lose hope. Oh my God, jackpot.
Leaving the country may not be the solution that you think it is. Don't make leaving Nigeria the only solution to your life's challenges. Japa because you want to, but stop raising it as a solution to national issues that you can work on and fix. Nigeria will always be your home, and together we can make it better.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin.
Back now, the news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated Oba Clement Adesui Ashrof at the third following the coronations today in Elisha as the new Owaobokun Adimula and paramount ruler of Ijeshaland. The congratulatory message conveyed in the press statement released by the State House and signed by Bayo Nonuga, Special Advisor to the President. Information and Strategy highlighted Oba Ashraf's illustrious journey through public service, business, and now traditional leader. Tinubu describes the new monarch as a prominent businessman and a former politician and deputy governor of the state, whose life has been defined by a series of impactful transitions. The president expressed confidence in the monarch's capacity to lead and unify, noting that his ascent to the throne is both a return to heritage, Ashraf, scheduled to hold today in Elisha. Atiku confirms the visit on the post shared on X Ando account and accompanied by video clips showing the leaders in cheerful conversations over a morning meal. Those that received the entourage of the two former vice presidents alongside Aregbesola were prominent on his staff, of course, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, as orders commanding officers and soldiers to crush and clear terrorists without showing any mercy out of Nigeria territory in running those terrorists and criminals to the ground. The Deputy Chief of Staff to the Kwara State Governor, Prince Bukola Babalola, has assured of government's commitment to youth agriculture initiatives that promote employment and reliance. And she gave the assurance at the Kwara South Consultative Youth Forum Summit theme, Empowering Youth, as it describes agriculture as a sector capable of absorbing thousands of unemployed youth with minimal startup capital. The chairman of the Onyu local government area, Honorable Kama Akambi, assured the youth that all firms' input will get to genuine farmers as the youth has advocated. Notable keynote speakers at the one includes that the representatives of the Chief Executive's Offices of the Nigeria Land Development Agency in Nelda, Engineer Olusegun Adebayo, and the Commissioner for Livestock Development Ministry, Mrs. Toyosi Adebayo Thomas, and the President of Egbeomo Ibile Igbomina Awadasi, monitored by Emmanuel Olatumiwa, as one given our contributions and how the female gender can live a comfortable life in commemorating the Children's Day. She stated that parents should educate their wards by giving them all the necessary care and attention. She, however, urged parents to keep up to date with words on their behavioral pattern, the engaging without their presence. While reacting to author journalist in Maiduguri said that the actions follows the signing of 2 executive orders by Governor Babagana Zulum banning falling of trees and obligatory monthly environmental exercise. Kais added that the enforcement also aims to tackle the menace of deforestation and climate change, which has become a source of concerns to the environment amid desert encroachment. As the year crosses to the part of the
Mental health breakdowns sound like this.
I'm emotionally stressed. I'm emotionally downcast. I am so confused of all about life.
But in reality, they can sound like this. Don't make assumptions that people are okay just because they laugh and they smile. Everyone is going through something. Check on your friends and be kind to everyone else.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin.
Civilians on the Ukraine border with Belarus as part of the only deal agreed in direct talk in the Istanbul a week ago. Both sides had agreed to an exchange of 1,000 prisoners and confirms there will be further swap in the coming days. Although there have been dozens of the smaller scale exchange, no other handover has involved as many civilians. The Russian Defense Ministry said servicemen and civilians, including those captured by Ukraine forces in Russia-Kursk border regions during the Kyiv offensive in recent months, were among those handed over. And still on the foreign scene, Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has accused the leader of France, the United Kingdom. Netanyahu also said that the killings of the 2 of his country embassy staffs in Washington was a horrific as of the antiseptic violence, as the victims Yaron Leshky, 30 and 26-year-old Sarah Milgram, were shot dead at an event hosted by the city's capital Jewish Museum on Wednesday night local time. And now moving on to the business news.
Diamond FM Business News.
The newly inaugurated board of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) has called on the Nigerians to be patient and supportive as it begins efforts to reforms and repositions of the nation's oil and gas industry. Speaking to a State House correspondent shortly after the board inaugurations by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the presidential villa, the new non-executive chairman Hamadu Musa Kida pledged that the board will prioritize transparency, accountability, and integrity in its management of the national oil company. Kida emphasized that the NNPCL will henceforth operate as a fully commercialized limited liability company in high-profile trial of 10 individuals accused of orchestrating a violent robbery against American reality TV stars Kim Kardashian in Paris nearly 9 years ago. The defendants, 9 men and 1 woman, have been standing trial since April over the infamous 2016 acts in which the Kardashians was robbed at gunpoint of nearly $10 million worth of jewelry while staying at the luxury hotel in central Paris. Recalls that on the night of October 2 and 3, 2016, the then 35-year-old star was tied up, gagged, and helped to the gunshot by the Max intruders who storms a private apartment. And among the items stolen was a 3.5 million euro diamond rings, a gift from then husband rapper Kanye West. And the robbery was described as France's largest theft against a private individual in 2 decades. Moving away from that to the sport news.
Diamond FM.
Out in the third set to eventually hand to the former the ultimate prize, and which the development choir has now taken its medal tally to 7 in total, to go 2 gold medals, 2 silver medals, and 3 bronze medals. Rafiat Aziz has revealed our ambitions of breaking into the top 100 world squash ranking by the end of the year. Rafiat, who is currently Nigeria's #1 ranked female squash player with a proven record of international success, said a focus is now on attending more international championships to boost her ranking and experience. In the quarter-final match held at Ikene during the ongoing 22nd National Sport Festival in Abeokuta. With this result, Kwara State advances to the semi-finals, strengthening their positions as strong contender for the football goals. As the team Kwara will now look to build on this moment and to consolidate their performance in the upcoming semi-final fixtures as the festival continues. And with that, we have come to the end of the news across the world. But before we go, here's the recaps of the major highlights. 780 soldiers and civilians in biggest war. And in the world of business, a new NNPCL board pledges transparency. In the world of entertainment, French court to deliver verdict in Kim Kardashian's Paris robbery trial. And lastly, in the world of sport, Rafiat Aziz targets global ranking after second gold for Team Kwara in the ongoing National Sport Festival. On this day segment, on this day in 1992, the Italian mafia murdered Giovanni Falcone, a judge who was the mafia's most prominent adversary. Now you know, for coverage, all the information about happenings around you, kindly contact Diamond FM Newsroom at 0916 062 7526. The news across the world was edited by Abiodun Akinwumi and read to you by Precious Afolabi. Many thanks for listening.
Fweni mi waga mi la jeman ko mole kita.
Kashi, kaya kuchila kwani.
Makanta